Our churches and communities' lives are often filled with wonderful things. Even so, at times there can be misunderstandings, culture gaps, judgments, or simply discouragement because our community isn't growing. We can experience disconnection, loneliness, betrayal, or just an emptiness.
Perhaps we yearn for a faith community where we can deepen our relationship with God and with one another. Pope Francis says that
the thing the Church needs most today is the ability to heal wounds and warm the hearts of the faithful. It needs closeness, proximity.
Do you see the need for greater warmth and closeness in your neighborhood, among your friends, or in your parish?
Living out our faith better may begin with deepening our prayer life or going to church, but not only.
It can be about transforming each of the things we're already doing by living them with a new spirit. Then it is possible to discover how our faith is relevant to our daily lives.
It calls us to look outward toward our neighbor, to expand our hearts, to love the other as ourselves. And suddenly, the journey of faith is not one taken alone, but together.
If we embark on this journey in each moment of the day, when we meet again, we find our relationship with God and one another has grown. Pope St. John Paul II said,
"To make the Church the home and the school of communion." That is the great challenge facing us in the millennium which is now beginning. If we wish to be faithful to God's plan and respond to the world's deepest yearnings.
But what is communion? It can be an act or instance of sharing, close fellowship, or mutual participation. But John Paul II described it as
the heart's contemplation of the mystery of the Trinity dwelling in us, seeing that our brothers and sisters in faith are those who are a part of me. It's knowing how to make room for our brothers and sisters, bearing each other's burdens.
And we can remain in that reality wherever we are, with whomever is beside us.
In fact, the people of the Focolari, a worldwide Catholic ecclesial movement founded by Chiara Lubick, have been trying to live like this for the last 70 years. And now they want to share with you a way to answer the call to be community as the early Christians were, through Called to Be Community, a guide to living a spirituality of communion.
The guide can be useful for your Word of Life group that would like to go deeper in living the spirituality of unity, or adult catechesis programs in your parish, or people who would like to build bridges in their parish or community. How does it work?
Each chapter in the guide explores one of the spirituality's 12 points, beginning with God as love and doing His will in order to love in return. The points are developed with reflections, true life experiences, questions for sharing, and a call to action. It can be used in a series of small group gatherings in the parish or in the home.
Invite each one to share what it means for their life and how it can have an impact on their day-to-day experience at home, in the family, at work, or in the neighborhood.
Encourage one another to try to put the words of the gospel related to that point into practice during the succeeding days or weeks.
And at the next encounter, share what you experienced in putting the gospel into practice.
What can you do?
Consider this for your already existing Word of Life groups. Invite your friends or fellow parishioners who may be interested in getting to know how to integrate their faith into their daily life.
Go to your parish priest and offer yourself to begin a small group for people who would like to know more about putting the gospel into practice and living it as a community.
You can be the spark that brings new life into these groups by introducing them to a divine transforming adventure.
These groups can become a spiritual home, and their members can help and encourage each other during difficult times on the spiritual journey they began together.
With Called to Be Community, we can live as the early Christians, bringing our faith outside the church building and into everyday life.
You can purchase the Call to be Community Guide and Leaders Manual at livingcitymagazine.com.
Get yours today.
Supplementary material can also be found in the monthly magazine Living City.